Welcome back to some more Everything Sly Cooper. I'm Vivi, and on this video I will be going over something that might be interesting regarding the Sly Cooper video game series. Now, in one of my other videos, I've talked about whether or not Sly Cooper 5 is still possible. Now, if it were possible, Sanzuru Games would be the ones doing it, of course. And I've even posted an interview regarding the possibility of Sly Cooper 5 in my other videos. Go check it out and feel free. Now, the idea which will be covered in this video has to do with the future of Sly Cooper. In other words, should there be a reimagining if a fifth installment is not in the works? Guys, just sit back and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Now, we've been waiting for Sly Cooper 5, and news seem to be really dry lately. What we've gotten so far is a very short interview with the lead designer of Sanzuru Games. Now, since Thieves in Time has been developed by Sanzuru Games, it is quite obvious that they should develop it. The lead designer mentioned that Sly Cooper 5 is possible, if one of the presidents at Sony agrees to go with it. Sly Cooper 5 must happen, guys. They left us with a cliffhanger, come on. Anyways, let's get back to the main point. Would a Sly Cooper reimagining be possible after the movie gets released? Now, I came up with this idea because Sly Cooper was, and still is, quite popular, I'd say. Jak and Daxter, however, they're still trying to find the light of day, I guess. Since there is going to be a Ratchet & Clank movie releasing in April 2016, and a game based on that movie, why not apply the same formula for our dearly beloved franchise, Sly Cooper? Now, what's actually cool about Sly Cooper is the fact that we're getting a movie before an actual sequel. Since Ratchet & Clank hasn't gotten a sequel after Into the Nexus, and is getting a movie instead, followed by a game based on that movie, what if Sanzuru Games decided to completely come up with a new idea? The idea would be to completely reimagine Sly Cooper Thievius Raccoonus, which was developed by Sucker Punch, and follow the movie, just like how the Ratchet & Clank PS4 is based on the movie. However, the big question is, if there were a reimagined Sly Cooper, would the graphics follow the graphics we know and love today? Or will it completely change the graphics and use CGI, Pixar-style graphics, just like in the movie? The first time we saw Sly Cooper in CGI graphics was in PlayStation Move's Heroes. Despite the game not having the best reviews, it was cool to see Jak and Daxter, Ratchet & Clank, and Sly meeting each other. However, the designs were not that great, especially Sly's and Daxter's. But in the movie, Sly looks absolutely awesome in his CGI form, and maybe a reimagined game based on that style would be cool. I know, the majority of fans are probably used to the comic book style, which is unique to the series, which I love, by the way, and a reimagining with movie graphics would worry them, I guess. However, if they do decide to release a game based on the movie, either by Sanzuru Games or Sucker Punch even, you never know, will it be considered the real and canon first Sly Cooper game? Basically replacing Thievius Raccoonus, but following the same ideas? Like how Ratchet & Clank PS4 Reimagined is basically considered the first game which is a prequel to the future series. Will the movie attract old and new fans back to the series? Yes, and plus, if they do make a new styled Sly Cooper game, perhaps it'll attract an even wider range of audience. Instead of people just going through the game and trying to figure what it's like, why not let them watch the movie and get them to know what style of game Sly Cooper really is? Heck, some viewers who are completely new to Sly Cooper might even like how the characters in the movie act, and that'll probably make them want to buy a copy of the game. On the other hand, would new characters be introduced in this game? Well, from the movie basically, just like how we got a new character for the Ratchet & Clank movie named Cora. So guys, what do you think about this whole Sly Cooper reimagined game? Will it be a wise choice to make it after the movie gets released? Who would be in charge of such a game? Sanzuru Games? Or perhaps Sucker Punch will get their hands back on this game? Will the CGI graphics over comic style attract a lot more viewers or produce a lot of hate by old fans? Guys, we never know. Maybe some saw the graphics for the old games, and that basically made them decide not to buy the game. Some people are really nitpicky, you know. I for one love the graphics. It simply made it unique. But a CGI version wouldn't be so bad. So feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. And it would be awesome if you guys would subscribe, like, and follow me on Twitter. Till next time, thanks for watching.